We're going to talk about the aware self. There is a beautiful talk that came, I called it Self under Family of God podcast. See, this is not a propaganda or a advertisement of sorts, but if you're coming from that world, it might seem like that's what I'm doing. So it is a kind of a reflection of sorts, how your mind is and how aware you are of the self is how you're going to perceive this. So I totally would understand if there are parts that arises that challenges, and that's good. It's a very beautiful talk. I listen to it over and over again. So we talked about, the experience and the you, and as you keep coming together, you feel one. We talked about your heart's call. You hear your heart and then listen. Then hopefully we can get to a state where we can obey. Then we talked about lighting and spacing, which is again a beautiful analogy, a beautiful teaching that we can incorporate in our lives. But one also needs to keep a track of how aware the self is becoming. Listening to talks from outside or listening to music or whatever, anything that soothes the mind or takes it away from the stress of the world and the problems and unsolved, intricate, complex situations and relationships. That's all fine. But if you do hear a word that soothes your soul, if you do hear a song that's filling your heart, that's fine. But it shouldn't be temporary. It has to work in your real life also. No matter what, we have to come back to the self all the time, to the body's needs and, to the mind's demands. It is a maintenance work. It's a maintenance work. Sometimes we get a little bit of that light, a little bit of that awareness, and we start jumping up and down. We get, wow, that's so awesome. That's this game, that game. You see? So as long as there are parts that is jumping up and down or reacting, throwing tantrums, we have work to do. The place I am at personally is now to focus 100% on the self, 100% on this work and on this path. That's just my calling. So each one has to decipher that where they are at. If you are on this path of having a relationship with yourself or God or whatever that depends on your karma and how you brought up. For me, it's been very intense. It's proportionate. My seeking and searching and praying for relief is directly proportional to the pain, the suffering, and all the advanced emotions that just flood in, and God knows where it comes from, man. It's an ocean. So it's proportionate to what is happening within you and all around you. It's your own world. It makes sense, the kingdom is within you, and you take care of that kingdom, and you kind of maintain it, and that's work. When we intend to work on it and work with it, that's when you have the experience. It's a two-way relationship, That's when it gets beautiful, and that's when you can experience it to the fullest of its ability to radiate that presence. Understand? So it depends on where you're at, or how much you want to do the work, or it's your choice. See, that's why this is so beautiful. I keep getting, even a rebel like me, I used to be, um, it's very attractive because it doesn't push, doesn't pull, and it's very, very soft, and it does its work so perfectly that you bow down. It can break down any walls, any kind of situation or problems. It's amazing. The power of that spirit. It's amazing. It does work. It may be slow. And again, it is directly proportionate to your ability, your intelligence. So then it comes back to the same thing, isn't it? See, we hear it from outside, an intervention or something like that, but we also have to imbibe it into our self and our life, our living. Only then it starts to work. So then the self doesn't feel that something from outside is doing something to you. You see, then we relapse back into the same old situation that we came from the world. It's oppressive, it's bombastic, it's abusive. So we're not on that side. So he's created this. He creates what will work for you in your own way, because not everybody is different. It's not a one size that fits all. It's a size that fits you. I've heard, people say, Jyoti, everybody can be like you, we can't do this. I said, that's good, because that's not what this expects. God expects you to be you. You don't have to be like me. These are teachings that is coming from my experiences, and I'm just sharing it. You're inspiring it. So you hear it and then you go apply it in your own way within yourself and in your life, you see. So there's absolutely no conflict. There's no intimidation. It's your work, and you face the consequences. That way we learn so much better. Not like somebody thrusting something into your head which you don't want. You see, that's when the problem comes, isn't it? And then if you're like myself, you're born into a family that has oppression and aggressive violence, too much of that kind of a control. You don't like it. You're running away from it. The habitual pattern of escaping, saving yourself, that becomes so intense, that becomes a part of your life. Now then when this kind of thing happens, and now that has to get dismantled, and then something new is created. That's how it feels like. But the truth is, it's always been there. So we're removing all the deceptive cloaks, and we're wearing the dress that we really are, and it fits us, and we're comfortable with it. So it's important to keep coming back to how aware are you of your own self. Very, very important. That way we don't keep falling back into the same old pit, then we have to rise up again, come out. See, you have the teachings now. It's been laid out for you. All you have to do is say yes, accept it. The answer is given. Answer is given to you. You have to choose it and write it down. So simple. It's very simple. But that's a start. Give it a listen, give it a ear, to this kind of word or an experience that can rise up from within you. It's beautiful. And then do the work of how we can apply it to our own selves. We'll get it. Every time you're faced with a situation, instead of choosing to escape and run away, which was our old pattern, that's broken, that's changed, it's healed, and we choose this. We choose a new pattern of facing it. Let your goodness come out. Let the light shine. Let those beautiful words of kindness come out boldly and confidently. You never know, it might help somebody. You don't want to do something to others that you don't want to be done unto you, isn't it? So we'll turn it around. You rise up and you do the good. You think about how can it happen to me that I'm going to feel good about it, and you create that part of yourself. You see, we are creative. We are human beings. We are creative. You can use that energy any way you want. Before it used to be, you don't want to show it because you're scared. You have fear of somebody mocking it, putting it down, shutting it down. Now it's different on this side. You're actually a little shy. You're so beautiful that you want to hide it, but it shines nevertheless. You cannot hide it. If it's risen, it's risen. If you're awake, you're awake. You can undo that. We got a word once, we've come a long way and we can't go backwards now. So sorry, but I got you in a good way. So let's accept it that we as human beings are simply searching and seeking love and want to live a life that makes us feel good. Not by putting somebody else down, not by stealing it, not by taking it from others. We have it all within ourselves. See, that way we are in our own space of our aware self, and we let the others do their work. Whenever it's time, they will come. It's beautiful. Think about it. We have to think about it. If we let others think for us, it's there's no guarantee that it may work. People can change, minds can change, hearts can change. So the only way there is guaranteed success is you do the work within your own self, you apply it. You're getting help. There is help all over the place. There is help. There are good people. There are good things happening. If we have the eye to see and the ears to hear, Thank you. Built it. That's how it happened to me. I heard it from out. I'm like, oh my God, that's word. That works. That's touching me in such a way that I'm inspired to change. I'm inspired to let go of all these other nasty energies that are making others uncomfortable. You don't even think there is something wrong. You don't even think that something like this can change, but he's done it. So then it keeps building up and building up, building up. And eventually we'll get there. When that kind of an intelligence integrates, it will eventually happen. Keep up the good work. Don't let go. That once high-held beauty of faith and belief, it will come back. It will come back. We're getting the experience of all the goodness and all the evil, and now we have a choice to make. Which side do you want to be? The separation is happening. We're not going to be sitting in the dark anymore. People who belong on the side of love will be pushed there. There will be a new place and a new beginning, a new life. You don't have a choice. I want my children to come back home as a mother, right? It will happen. It's been a slow rising, event by event experience, and when you connect all the dots, it's that much more beautiful. It's possible, very, very possible. Tailor-made for each one, that fits perfectly, making you look good, feel good. radiate that beautiful self with the kind of confidence that inspires others, not intimidates, puts it down, shuts it down. That's going to end. It's going to end. We're going to do it with such beautiful love that it will work. It will work. These are words coming from a person that has experienced some deep, intimate relationship with God, the Spirit of Christ. So I'm certain that it will touch the hearts that are meant to be touched, and we will be home sooner or later. God bless you all. Have a happy Sunday, and we will see each other soon again. Keep up the good work. I'll be sitting here praying in my own space and continuing to do the work to fine-tune the awareness of the self, because I want to have a good life. I want to have a relationship that gives me an opportunity to exchange good virtues, experience His presence within and with each other. I want to do that. Be my friend. It will get better. It will get better. When the clutter is cleared and you can think clearly, you will find answers. You will find the answers. For me, it's personally been just from within. So like I said, depends on how close you want to be with that self, and everyone is in a different state. So then you have understanding. When you understand yourself a little bit, you have a lot more understanding of somebody else troubling you with their personalities or energies, and it may help them. Instead of reacting and fighting and trying to shut it down, there's no end to that. If you're trying to end a war with war, then it doesn't make any sense, isn't it? Diffuse it. Choose to not fight. Choose that love. Don't be shy. It's there. It's all there. We were created in love. Let's go back home. Let's come back home. It's possible. Okay? This is not a robot, and it's not AI. It's as real can be, and as truthful as honesty can be. So there is no threat here of old patterns coming back. It may hurt you, but in a good way, because even love brings tears, When you love somebody and you see that they're not making it or they're going to fall, it hurts way more than somebody hurting you with their anger or, evil. Don't worry about all that. We are being delivered from evil. We just have a few lessons to learn and practice it. It's a science, No matter what in science class, practicals were very interesting. Until you go to the lab and you experiment with it and you work it out in practicals, right? Then it makes more sense. So why aren't we liking the practical stuff when it comes to life and self and mind and all that? We should like it. That's what we're here to do. We're here to experience the world, yes, and enjoy it, but if we are not understanding the self's nature of its virtues and how to live and how to behave and how to be with each other, then there's no point. We have gone astray. So let's come back on track, do all the good works, and do justice to life and love.